Hello friends, welcome to or back to my YouTube channel. My name's Eden and today we're going to be talking about my winter wardrobe essentials. So pretty much what I'm going to do today is I'm just going to go through all of my personal winter wardrobe essentials. They may look different for you. These are not the only clothes I wear in winter. These are the bare minimums, the essentials. Starting off with tops, my most worn year in, year out top that I have is my black turtleneck. It is perfect in each and every way. You can wear it with skirts, you can wear it with trousers, you can wear it with jeans, you can wear it casually, you can wear it dressy. It just works for everything. And when I'm looking for a black turtleneck, I'm looking for a fine knit, body hugging, figure hugging, whatever you want to call it. It's not thick and oversized and baggy. It's quite figure hugging and it will either be made from wool or cashmere. The next wardrobe essential I use year round and that is silk shirts. I love a silk shirt. I just think it looks so nice. It hangs off the body nicely. It just makes your outfits look better when it's in silk. I have my silk shirts in two colours, which is camel and black, and I will be getting a red one or a white one, or maybe both this year as well. If you're just wearing silk, you're probably not going to be very warm. It's depending on the climate that you're in, but layered properly, it will work just fine. My next winter wardrobe essentials are off-the-shoulder knitted jumpers. Now, I got these a couple years ago and I have been wearing them all the time. The only problem I face when I do wear these is what coats I wear them with, because sometimes it doesn't sit underneath the coat properly. However, if I'm going somewhere where I'm taking off my coat pretty quickly, then it will be absolutely fine. I just don't wear it for things where I'm mostly going to be in my coat compared to mostly going to be out of my coat. For example, if I go to a Christmas market, I'm not going to wear one of those because you want a coat, you're going to be wearing a coat. My next winter wardrobe essential would be white knitwear. Something about white knitwear, I don't know, it just looks so Christmassy, it looks so cozy, it just looks fantastic. I think in the winter everybody's wearing a lot of dark colours, and if you walk out in all white or you walk out in white and red, I don't know, it just gives off such a lovely vibe. And I have this red coat, we're going to talk about coats in a bit, but I have this red coat and I look like Mrs. Claus. In my mind, I look like Mrs. Claus when I wear this white jumper with the red coat. So I have this more slouchy, close-fitting cashmere jumper, and then I also have a thicker knitted wool turtleneck jumper. My main thing for finding tops in the winter time is look into the fabric that you're buying into. Cashmere and wool will definitely keep you a lot warmer than anything else. Well, other than alpaca or something. Now we're going to move on to bottoms, and the first essential I would say is a pleated midi skirt. I own one black pleated midi skirt and I really need to get some more because I wear that out like nobody's business. Especially this winter or this autumn winter, I've been wearing it out a lot. And to me, I just think it's so nice wearing dresses and skirts out in winter. You still can do it, you just need to do it properly. And you can do that with wearing longer hemlines, you can do that with wearing boots underneath, you could do that with wearing tights. After a pleated midi skirt, I would say a silk or satin midi skirt is also nice to have. I don't wear my silk skirt as much as I do my pleated skirt, but it is always nice to have because it does look a bit different. It has a different silhouette and it does give off a different vibe. Then after that, I love a good trouser, but in the winter you need to be mindful of the trousers you're wearing and the materials and the fabrics that are being used in your trousers. The colours that I would say are my essentials are white, camel and black. And I haven't been able to get a pair of wool white trousers yet, so sometimes what I'll do is I will wear a pair of thermal leggings underneath. If it's really cold, I'll wear a pair of thermal leggings underneath the trousers to keep me warm. But I really do need to invest in a pair of wool white trousers. I don't even know if that's a thing. That has to be a thing. That's definitely a thing. I don't know why I'm doubting myself. Moving on to dresses, the same as skirts, I love wearing dresses in the winter. I have more summer dresses, love a summer dress, and it is much more difficult to find winter dresses compared to summer dresses, especially winter dresses that aren't just the tighter knitted dresses. But I have found a few that I like and I am planning on getting a few more. Again, one thing that I'm mindful of is the hemline, if I can wear boots underneath it, and also the material. Wearing wool or cashmere dresses and skirts in the winter will definitely help keeping you warm. Now, year round, I do love midi to maxi length dresses. However, in the winter, midi dresses are perfect because you'll be able to wear boots underneath with no skin showing. You can wear tights underneath that to keep you even warmer, or leggings if you want to. And it will be relatively easy to find a coat that has a little bit longer of a hemline than your dress. Because personally, I don't love it when my dresses are longer than my coats. Talking about coats, the one coat that I wear year in, year out is a long line wool or cashmere blend coat. And for some unknown reason, I decided to get it in the brightest colour known to man. I got it in a bright red. Now, yes, I do have a black coat, but it's just not as fun. My red coat is the coat that I actually wear the most because I do often wear a lot of white clothes, I do wear a lot of black clothes, and I do wear a lot of camel champagne-y coloured clothes, and all three of them colours go fantastically with red. And when it's winter, because the majority of the clothes are hidden away by a large coat, let's make that large coat pretty. And that is exactly what I did. Now, yes, in the UK it is cold, but it's not so cold that I'm not able to wear long line coats. Love a long line coat, it keeps me warm, it's long. If I went over to Canada for winter, I may not be saying the same thing. I may need a thicker, more heavy duty coat, but for where I am, where I live, it's perfectly fine. Now, in terms of shoes, I'm pretty consistent with the shoes I wear the most. Those shoes are black and brown loafers. They work in summer, they work in spring, they work in autumn, and they work in winter. Now, if it did start snowing, which sometimes it does do in England, these won't, like, you're gonna need something a little bit more heavy duty. But for every day in England when it's just plain cold and sometimes very wet, loafers are my best bet. Then of course we do love a good boot. I prefer a heeled boot, but I really do need to get a pair of flat boots. That's what I was trying to say. A pair of flat boots. Another thing I love, even though I probably shouldn't love it in winter, but it is a winter, I wear it a lot in winter. I wear these pair of shoes a lot in winter, are just a plain black heeled pump or a plain red heeled pump. I just love them. Don't get me wrong, like, I'm not wearing slingbacks or anything. Like, my whole foot is covered-ish. Especially if you're wearing long trousers. So technically, your trousers are also keeping your foot warm. It's a win-win situation. One thing I love about winter is the fact that I get to wear my leather gloves, and I have two pairs of leather gloves. I have a black pair and a brown pair, and they are perfect. They're both cashmere lined, which really helps with keeping the warmth in your hands, and they are just perfect. The only problem is when you're trying to type on your phone. I do need to get some touchscreen leather gloves, but the ones I have, if you don't have to use your phone, then it's absolutely fantastic. I also do absolutely love, in my opinion, it's an absolute necessity to have a scarf. And the best scarves to have are, again, wool or cashmere scarves. I'm not a fan of the overly big, chunky scarf. I think it looks fantastic on other people. It just swallows me whole. So I do like a relatively, not thin, but just proportionally sized scarf. I have that in the colour black, red, and beige. And another item that does work year round is a black and brown belt. They really add something to your outfit when it just looks sad and plain. Even if you're wearing an all black outfit and you add a black belt, because of the tiny little gold detailing in the belt, it just, I don't know, it just makes your outfit look 10 times better. Now I'm going to quickly state the clothes that I don't have, that I will be getting in order to complete my wardrobe essentials. The first item will be either a wax or a puffer coat. I do not have a casual coat. I've been getting on quite well without a casual coat. However, I feel like it's time to get a casual coat, and I'll either be getting that in a black or in a dark green. Another thing I'm going to be searching for is a lot more winter dresses, because winter dresses are so hard to come by. Summer dresses left, right and centre. I have such a good summer dress collection, but when it comes to winter dresses, they are few and far between, so I really need to sort that out. I also want to find a hat, some hat that I really like the look of, that doesn't mess up my hair too much when it's in a low bun, and that can actually keep me warm. Something that can also maybe cover my ears, because my ears do get very, very cold. The last thing that I know I definitely need is a thin thermal top that I can wear underneath jumpers, that I can wear underneath tops, I can wear underneath shirts, but it's so thin that it doesn't make you look bulky, but it does the job. So that is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was useful. If you are looking for a little bit more style inspiration, go follow my Instagram, and I'm going to start posting my outfits on there. I hope you have a great week. Bye.